Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm Tati and today I'll be guiding you through a short and sweet yoga sequence that you can do in the morning or anytime during the day. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button before we get started in a standing position at the top of our mat. So just bringing the feet hip-width distance apart, folding forward from your hips, keeping a nice generous bend in your knees, and then letting your upper body roll down, maybe holding onto the ground or a set of blocks. Or if you like, you can also grab onto opposite elbows and gently sway your body from side to side. Just releasing tension in the back of your legs, your lower spine, keeping your chin tucked. And just taking a few rounds of breath here and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the mat or the shins, finding a nice flat back. And exhale, plant the palms, step the knees down into an all fours tabletop position. And just flowing through a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, dip your belly, gazing forward. Exhale, round the spine as you press the floor away, keeping your chin tucked. And continue to flow between cat and cow. Rounding your spine. As you inhale and exhale, warming up your vertebrae. And continue to let yourself be moved by your breath, flowing between these two poses with your inhales and your exhales. And last one, finding back into all fours tabletop position. And inhale, stepping your right foot forward between your hands, finding into low lunge. So hands can rest on the ground. Your knee is stacking over your right ankle, letting the hips sink forward, taking a few rounds of breath here. And then keeping your left palm on the mat, bringing your right arm around to rest either on your lower back or if you can find your left hip. Gazing to the back of the mat. So really try to roll that right shoulder open. And exhale, release, stepping back into all fours tabletop position and switching over to the other side. So bringing your left foot forward between your hands. Gazing forward in low lunge, sinking the hips low. And exhale, keeping your right palm underneath your right shoulder, bringing the left arm around to either rest on your lower back or finding your right hip crease, rolling your left shoulder up and open, gazing towards the back of the room. Sinking your hips low. And exhale, release, coming back through all fours, tabletop position. Inhale, raising the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it underneath the body. Just gently touching your right cheek to the mat. As you inhale, pressing back up. We're just going to flow through a few rounds, bringing movement into our shoulders. Threading and inhale, stretching up. And exhale, resting here, keeping your left palm alongside your face, threading your right arm underneath. Thread the needle arms, just taking 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale, coming back through all fours and switching to the other side. So inhale, left arm reaches up, open your chest. Exhale, threading the left arm underneath, gently touching your left cheek to the mat. And inhale, expand. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift to expand. And exhale, thread, resting here, keeping your right cheek, keeping your right palm alongside your left cheek. And just taking a few rounds of breath. It can feel really nice to close down your eyes. Just feeling into the sensation in your shoulders. Inhale, pressing yourself back up as you inhale, unwind, stretch the left fingertips up and finding all fours, tabletop position. Inhale, tucking your toes, lifting your hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. And just pedal out your feet, bending into one knee and the other knee. Perhaps shaking the head yes and no. And then finding into stillness, rooting through the feet and the hands as you sense the grounding energy. Inhale, tippy toe the feet all the way to the top of the mat to meet your hands, and coming back into the position where we started. This time placing your left hand to the center of the mat, bending into your left knee, keeping your right leg straight as you place your right hand on your hip or stretching it up towards the sky. Finding a standing twist. Open your chest. You can gaze either up towards the extended fingertips or down to the ground if you need a bit of added stability. And exhale, release, switching sides. So right fingertips come onto the mat, straighten your left knee, right knee bends. As you inhale, left hand comes onto your hip, reaching the left fingertips up towards the sky. Again, the option, either gazing down for stability or up towards the sky. You're going to challenge your stability a bit. And exhale, releasing back down. Heel toe the feet, mat width distance apart, heels in, toes out, and then sinking your hips down, finding into yogi squat. Don't worry if the heels don't quite reach the ground. You might also like to place the hands in front of you for support. And for the first few breaths, I always like to move in my yogi squat. So just swaying from side to side, really feeling into your hips. And then finding stillness, either keeping the hands down or bringing it into prayer. Pressing your elbows into your knees as you expand. Sinking low and breathing deeply here. Exhale, releasing the bum down to the mat, placing the feet flat in front of you, hands come behind you, and then just letting the knees knock from side to side in a windscreen motion. Inhale, coming back through center. Fingertips are facing towards your bum, or if it feels more comfortable, you can also have them facing back. Pressing the feet, which are hip width distance apart, into the mat as you inhale, lift your bum into reverse tabletop. Gazing down the length of your knees. Breathing in as you lift a little higher, keeping the chin tucked. And exhale, releasing the bum down, bringing the bottoms of the feet to touch. Drawing them in and just taking a few little bounces here in butterfly pose. I'll come to face you this way. Nice tall spine, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. And then finding stillness, either staying here or letting yourself melt forward into butterfly pose. And remember, the closer your feet are to your body, the more intense the stretch. So if you'd like to take a bit more of a restorative version, simply shift your heels away from your pelvis. Letting your breath slow, taking deep, nourishing breaths. go of any tension you might be holding onto in your jaw, your shoulders, and letting the upper body relax. And inhale, gently pressing yourself back up, coming into any comfortable seated position of your choice. Resting the hands on your knees, rolling the shoulders up and back, gently closing your eyes or softening your gaze. And just tune into the sensation of your chest and your belly rising and falling as you inhale and exhale. Feeling a sense of calm and peace wash over you. And finding some gratitude in your heart for making the time to do something beneficial for your body, your mind, and your spirit today. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Inhale, expand the chest. And exhale, sigh it out. Bring the palms to touch the heart space. Lowering the gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing this short and sweet little yoga sequence. Do let me know what time of day you practiced this. Was this in the morning, afternoon, evening? And I really look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.